Money is not wealth. Wealth is goods and services. Money is the medium of exchange whereby we acquire real services and goods. Yeah, where do we start? You know, one of my favorite lines is that, where do you start? I'm like a mosquito in a nudist colony. I know what to do, but where do you start?
We're capturing that, gentlemen, on film. Nelson, we are so honored to be here with you today, and we thank you for your time. I wanted to begin with part one of becoming your own banker. You mentioned in part one that banking is the most important business in the world, and that without it, all business comes to a screeching halt. Can you expand on that?
Well, in this very room here a few years ago, we're filming. The end product was Banking with Life, which we all know about. The third party, I believe, that is in the video is Dr. Paul Cleveland, Austrian economist at Birmingham Southern. And Paul says that money is not wealth. Wealth is goods and services. Money is the medium of exchange whereby we acquire real services and goods. And so that medium of exchange there is universal in some form or another all over the world. And so that is critical that we understand it. But unfortunately, it's really not understood all that much.
Why would you say that is? Is it because of the mindset that predominates most of the world today?
True. Yeah. It's a mindset problem more than anything else.
So Nelson, we know that everyone who utilizes money is familiar with the process of banking, but yet so few people control the function as it relates to their needs. How important is it for someone who's reading the book in part one to gain that initial understanding of the premise of why you wrote the book, Becoming Your Own Banker?
They've got to come face to face with the fact that their assumptions in all probability are wrong. That's the biggest thing. It's almost as if people are sleepwalking, is what it amounts to. Yeah. As far as getting into the real understanding of what's happening and who in the play, it's not there. And it's mostly because of erroneous assumptions.
And people have been, in our experience, have been led to believe that, you know, commercial banks are a trustworthy place to warehouse money. Mm-hmm. And through your writing the book, Becoming Your Own Banker, we understand that there's a different way to gain control of our money. Is that right?
Absolutely. Yes, the banking function should be at the you and me level totally, but it has been totally captured by the bankers. And what really goes on in the deepest levels of banking out there is it's not a very pretty picture at all. It's borders on criminality. Anybody that would lend money that doesn't exist, that's not a very good person, but that's just what's happening today.